guys, it's Esperanza and welcome to my channel, and happy Valentine's Day to you guys, all the lovebirds. If you don't have a Valentine, get your bestie, get your mom, get your grandma, grandpa. You can make anybody your Valentine. Just spend it with someone you love and care about. That's my version of Valentine. Doesn't have to necessarily be, you know, boyfriend and girlfriend. But in today's video, I just want to let you guys know, quick disclaimer, this makeup is not what's going to be in the video. When I was putting together the video, I totally forgot to film the beginning intro of my video. Yeah, I just forgot because I had so much to do that day, and I actually ended up almost being late somewhere, and I was going to film the intro after my makeup was done, you know, to film my intro. That didn't happen. Did do an in-depth tutorial, like bringing you guys along, telling me, like giving you guys little tips and tricks here and there, showing you guys directly what I'm doing so you guys can easily follow along for Valentine's Day. And then so I decided to do this makeup today for fun, just for Valentine's Day. Even though I don't do something for a holiday, I still decided to dress up anyway. I really love it, and I actually might do a makeup tutorial on this. What do you guys think? If I did one, would you watch it? Would you? Like always, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below and turn on the post notifications, because we are now at almost 420 subscribers and I am so excited, and I'm so extremely grateful that the family is growing. If you want to be a part of that family, go ahead, subscribe, and join. Without further ado, I'm gonna see you guys over there. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to be taking is my P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 02, and I'm going to be applying a little bit of amount because you do not need a whole bunch of this product. And I absolutely love this base because it honestly just makes my shadows blend out so nicely, and it just brings out the color in each and every shadow I placed. Like, I actually used a palette today that I did not like for a very long time because of the pigmentation. And then I actually decided to try it on this base today, and they worked out so nicely. So that's how I know that this base is super good. So the first shadow I'm going to be taking from is my Take Me Back to Brazil palette. This is the palette that I said that I have not used in a very long time. Yeah, I'm actually excited that I am using it today. Using the Morphe M433 with this bright pink shade here in the corner. I'm going to be applying this a little bit more above my crease because we are applying two different shades of pink today as well in the crease. So I really want to make sure that we just have a lot of room for our shadows to blend out. Or if you guys do bring your shadows above your crease, it will make it look like you have the illusion of bigger eyes. The next palette I'm digging into is the Modern Renaissance, and I am also happy I'm using this because I have not used it in a very long time. I have been actually not have been doing my makeup in a while, so it's kind of good to just dig back into makeup right now. But I'm going to be taking the shade Love Letter. This shadow is just so pretty, and it goes along with the vibe of the makeup that we're going for. And I'm using the Morphe brush M506, and I'm using this directly into the crease. Now, since I really want the color payoff to be here, I am going in smaller sections, digging back in there, applying, and I'm using windshield wiping motions to get in there. And there we go. These two together are just so pretty. I love them together. The next shadow I'm going to be taking is from the James Charles palettes, and we are going to be taking the shade, I believe it's called Pinkity Derinkity, which is this like light pink right here. And I'm going to be taking this on a fluffy brush, and I'm taking the Morphe E27, and we're gonna use this to blend out our shadows. So I'm going with like a light hand, and I'm just blending and blending. Do not worry about how your shadows look right now. I would just more focus it on getting your eyeshadows blended, because we will be going back in and reapplying them. And now we're going to be going back in with the shadow. So I'm going to be taking the first brush that we used, which was the Morphe M433. And then Take Me Back to Brazil. And we're just going to reapply. I'm going to be going in with the Morphe E62. It's more of an angled brush because we're going to be working on the outer corner. And I'm going to be taking the James Charles palette once again. And I'm going to be going in with this dark maroon shade right here. And I'm going to be placing this on the outer V of the eye. And what I realized is that you can also use the shade Love Letter. It's just when I applied these two, they looked very, very similar. And I was like, oh, you could have just used the Love Letter. But if you guys don't have the James Charles, you can definitely just use that one. Okay, so now that we have the James Charles shadow applied, we're going to go in with our concealer. And I'm taking the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. And I'm going to be taking this on a flat brush. And we're going to be doing a half cut crease. So you're going to apply some to your lid. Look up. Let's remark that. There we go. So there's our line. And then for the inner corner, I'm actually going to start a little bit up here, kind of where our shadows are. So I kind of like to kind of see where they match up. And drag up. Because I feel like it just opens up your inner corner and it just looks so nice. Now you really want like a sharp line for your crease because that is what's going to make your makeup look nice and sharp and clean. Now normally I would clean my lid before I cut it out because otherwise you would get like the color in your concealer as well. But the concealer mixed with these shadows make like a very light pink. And it actually makes the shadow look really pretty, so I like it. And I didn't decide to take it off. And then for the end of the concealer, make sure you really blend out that line and try to make it as smooth as possible. So then when we apply shadows on top, it will just easily blend out. That is a trick I've also learned because I've learned it from personal experience to try and tap out as much concealer as you can on the outer corner. Otherwise you will have like a thick line of concealer and you will just see it in your eyeshadows and it's kind of hard to blend out. So just a little trick. Now we're going to go ahead and take the corner brush and we're going to reapply the James Charles shadow. Ooh, that was the wrong brush. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go reapply that James Charles shade right there on the outer corner. Back in with that Take Me Back to Brazil shade, the first one that we used in the crease. And I'm using it right next to it as like a blending out shade. So I'm not going to use it like crazy overload, but I just want to make it have like a nice effect to the look. So you kind of want to blend it a lot into that outer corner shade, but just have like a little bit sticking out. This can honestly be up to you if you want it more out of your lid. But okay. Then I'm going to go in with my flat brush with the Morphe M213. And I'm actually using the Take Me Back to Brazil with this very, very light pink right here. And I am using this to set that eyeshadow we placed. Because it's like a very light pink. So these two combined were just really pretty. Okay. So now that we have our eyes done, we can go ahead and move on into the crease and adding glitter into my favorite part. I'm so excited. So we're going to be taking my Kiss Eyelash Strip Adhesive and we're going to be applying glitter from the inner corner to halfway, kind of to the start of the pink, the second pink. Now you want to be sharp with this too, because wherever you place the glitter or the glue is where your glitter is going, and you don't want to have your glitter everywhere. Okay, And then for the glue, for the glitter, I am going to be taking my Sasha's Vanity in the shade Blossom. Now, I haven't really used these glitters when I have gotten these, but I've been really trying to get back into using glitters. And this one is just super pretty. And I'm using this with a flat brush. And I like to kind of tilt my head when I apply the glitter. I just feel like it's just so much easier. And I want my brush to be like more in the crease and not flat. And for the eyeliner, you guys can go ahead and do a winged liner if you guys would like to. But because I have glitter and just I like how the eyeshadows look, I kind of want the focus to be like on the glitter. I'm just going to do a simple liner. I also forgot to mention, do not mind my eyelashes. I am still having the eyelash extensions fall out, whatever is left. And yeah, and they're almost gone. But I've been really wanting to get back into the makeup and film makeup looks, and I did not want that to stop me. So I am just trying not to mind them. And I already tried applying falsies over them and they work okay. So I feel pretty much okay to work with whatever is left. But yeah, I'm just using the Snapscara. I think it was like the new one at the time, but I barely just got it like 2 days ago. This one with like the eyes all over. The packaging is kind of creepy, but it's cool at the same time. And I really like their brush because it's curved, so it works really well on the lower lashes. Okay, so now I am going to go ahead and curl my lashes. There we go. That made the eyelash one look really long. But I'm going to be using my own eyelashes by Esperanza Marie Cosmetics. And this is in the style Jealous with a Question. Now, funny story behind why we named it Jealous. I remember I think I asked her, I was like, dang, if I was wearing these, wouldn't you be jealous? And she was like, yes girl, or something like that. I don't even remember. It was something along those lines. We're just goofy like that. So that's how we decided to name it Jealous. So I'm just going to be taking these. But yeah, oh, these are what they look like. They're like super long and flared out. And I thought it would be kind of nice to use with the style that we are going for. And this is what they look like. Alrighty guys, so I want to show you guys something. I was just trying to put on my lashes. I normally put them off camera because I take forever. I'm taking these like nail cuticle things that I haven't even used this thing, and I'm trying to apply these to my lashes, and this literally made the process go so fast. It was insane. Like, I just want to show you guys real quick. Look, drag. Done. That literally was so fast. It literally took like 3 seconds. You guys, like, this has like a firm grip, and like the I don't know what, that was so fast. That was so insane, and they feel like perfectly on. This is gonna be like my new best friend right now. I can never do tweezers. They never work for me. I don't know why. So my eyes are done, and we're gonna go ahead and work on the face. So I'm gonna quickly go ahead and moisturize my face with my Pond's moisturizing cream, because your face makeup just applies so much better when you have moisturizer on. It just feels so good, especially since I have dry skin in my makeup sometimes. I knew how to start applying sunscreen or moisturizer. Oh my god, what am I saying? Okay, so now that my face is moisturized, I'm going to be taking my Poreless Putty Primer by e.l.f. and applying this all over my face. Ugh. These dang jets, I hear them all the time. I don't know. They just like to come by my house. But yeah, I really like this combination of the moisturizer and then this primer on my skin. It just is the best combination. So I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm in the shade Swan, and I'm going to be applying this with my beauty sponge. I use about 2 pumps because I have a pretty big face. So there we go. And before I forget, let me find it. I'm going to be taking my foundation and I'm going to be going above my eyebrows. And carving them out. I think I have to get another pump just in case. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in this shade Beige. And I'm going to be applying this underneath my eyes, on my forehead, on my chin, and on my center of my nose. And I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me Powder. And I'm using my Real Technique sponge in the style 200. I don't know if that number matters, but I think it's like a face powder brush. And I'm using this to bake underneath my eyes. And I really love this brush. I use it a lot better than the Beauty Blender. I just like the way that this just blends out the makeup and just blends it into my skin. It just gives me like the perfect amount of powder. I don't know. I just really like this. Well, now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and be taking my Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Dulce de Leche. I'll be taking my Milani blush in the shade Tea Rose, and we're going to be applying this. And I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm going to be taking the shade Starburst because it's like a light pink shade. So it'll kind of just go along well with the makeup. And then on top of this highlight, just to brighten it up, I'm going to be taking that shade Marshmallow in the same palette, which is that wider shade, just to brighten it up just a little tad, because I love like a blinding highlight. So and then for my lips, I'm going to be taking this one by Profusion. This Ultra Satin Lip. Ew. Never mind. That looks kind of pretty, like really blended out like that. Hold on. Now I'm going to be taking my gloss in the shade H2O, which is my little clear gloss. I'm going to be putting this right on top. I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. For the lower lashes, I'm going to be taking my Almay black eyeliner, and I'm going to apply this in the waterline. Eyeliner is on, and now I'm going to be going in with a small flat brush, and we're going to go in with the James Charles shade, and we're going to use it to smoke out our lower lash line. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to be taking this peach shimmery shade from the James Charles palette right here. And I'm going to use that. The inner corner pop shade. Yay! And now we are all done, you guys. We're all done. Alrighty guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below and join the family because we are growing. We're close to 400 and I am so excited, and I cannot wait to share the journey with you guys and get more back into makeup. And I really want to start being more and more consistent on my channel and provide different content, so I'm very excited for that as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video.